Glads, realistically, 7-2 right now. One of the best teams in the league. They won the kickoff clash. Like, it's gonna be an upward hill battle for the Toronto Defiant. But now it's Padapan's turn. He's 10% away, and Choron goes down. But they trade supports with a Zen 4. In fact, every support dead. All damage now permanent. Big stick for Padapan. Muse goes down. Toronto Defiant have 2 DPS left, but Hisu being alive, it's not out just yet.
Although for the rest of the team to get back, Shu has got to come back with this Transcendence.
Pulse Arm available for Finale. Reiner has been caught out. Shu and Skewed are going to come back. The lamp maybe already used by Skewed. I saw him throw out something. A Transcendence to keep Skewed alive, and Gladiators in this match. Overtime sticking down fairly quickly, but Twilight goes down to Padapan. And now the assault happens. The beat and the run over. The Gladiators, they need to be able to respond. I guess they at least cap the point, but they got no supports left.
Away here.
Copy, Kevster,
maybe
chasing down Muse, not quite. Hisu actually ends that copy rather quickly, and Kevster's 5 HP. He needs to be able to find some sort of health. That the orb almost killed him. It was actually Hisu's headshot at the very end. The Toronto Defiant. Anything done with it. Has to make sure he has an out. He spots Twilight, gets the stick on the high ground. Okay, little alley-oop. Scoot does end up going down to Hisu though, and with the mines, the Toronto Defiant controls so much space. Not much Reiner can do. He's got the powered up punch. He punches Muse, but Muse is so tanky, even more so with the beat. The Toronto Defiant just want to keep this fight going. Padapan hits the respawn, but goes straight back to the mothership.
Oh man.
A little cheeky fade into the back line. Padapan cleans him up, and the Transcendence is going to see them through the rest of this fight. You could imagine Muse is pretty low, has to back off. Choron gets killed, and Gladiators with a nice kill on to Twilight and using Transcendence. They're able to sustain, but the Toronto Defiant getting 99%. Toronto Defiant now don't need to worry about it. Don't need to worry about Kevster either. Choron finds the kill, and that's the go time. Pulse bomb for Finale. He's in trouble though. Shu with a boot to the face does take him out. Hisu translocates behind the enemy team. Someone still needs to touch, and it's actually Muse doing that right now, trying to get that flip.
Really swingable for the Defiant.
There it is. There's the mines. Hisu with a manual hack on Reiner. Just turn. Look at him. The power block comes up just in time. Hisu with 8 HP needs to get back to the rest of his team and utilize his CMP. They already killed Padapan, and they actually find the flip. The Gladiators need to be able to touch. They do so, but run into a giant EMP from Hisu. A manual hack on to the Doom, and that should be over. Toronto Defiant with nice ultimate economy end up taking the map. Gladiators, unconvincing. Maybe a solo? Oh no, Flux and Padapan on the side. A solo Flux ends his life. Okay, they managed to find the escaping soldier. Nano boost onto Reiner as he used that primal rage. That dragon's going to split off Reiner from the rest of his team. However, a double Transcendence heals everybody back up to full. Shu unfortunately wasn't so lucky, and the Toronto Defiant now taking control of that high ground. Fight now.
Yep.
For the Gladiators trying to end this. Kevster's already pretty low. In fact, he's 1 HP, and now he's dead. The Gladiators have lost 1 DPS. Padapan has the overclock. They don't have a nano to pair with it, but Reiner is trying to make an entrance to the back, but Finale's on there to check him. They still need to touch, mind you, as the car is rolling back, and with Shu dead, this is disastrous for the Gladiators. Padapan needs to go absolutely crazy. He finds 1, make that 3, in fact. I skipped 2, and I hope the Gladiators manage to make a play off of this one. They got 5 members.
Rushing back to point there with the Tracer.
This nade. This nade is absolutely huge. Reiner is going to be in the back with the nano. The Transcendence from Choron eliminates that purple from it. And now Skewed trying to keep his team alive. Reiner kills Twilight, but they do trade honors. The spawn position is so good for the Toronto Defiant, they might just be able to hold on, especially with these trickle kills coming in. Finale is still doing Lord's work in the back line of the Toronto Defiant. The Gladiators are halted just before that 3rd point.
With this Flux.
Oh, Nano straight to the back line. Twilight's already dead. The Flux is good, but Reiner's still got a lot of that damage mitigation from the Nano boost. An over-eager Flux from Hopper, it felt like there. Big team kill for the Gladiators. Hisu in a little bit of trouble, but the Nano wants Choron to force him to stay alive. Not just yet. Transcendence available now for Choron too. This is an unbelievable turnaround if they can make this work. Twilight was in a whole heap of trouble, but now it is Reiner that is sent to the spawn. The Toronto Defiant. Nanoing Choron was the perfect idea, keeping the rest of the team up and alive and well to earn the self with Transcendence. The problem is, Padapan's on the field, and he's got the railgun. And with the rally and the overhealth, it was way too... Skew just hides away. Hopper can't quite find the cleanup, and a nano onto Ryler as he leaps towards the back line. And now Padapan in the 1v1 duel, make that a 2v1, and he might be able to take out both. Hisu and Twilight already dead, and Padapan with the overclock is going to finish this one up. The Gladiators kill the Defiant just before that second point. OT ticks down, and they tie the series up.
Victory.
1-1. Really nice disruption, though. They've got the Dragons coming online as well as the Flux, so you can just split up the team here.
Oh wow, Space once again taking care of Finale. This time, not with a rock, just with a couple of hyperspheres. Not enough healing on the side of the Toronto Defiant right now, and Chorong also falls. Flux, Lamp, and Toronto Defiant are dead. That is first point for the Gladiators. It's going to lead the Gladiators to just walk on up. They didn't need to use Transcendence. Oh, there's the window straight through it. Too much damage. It's who can kill who first. Who has the Widowmaker on the other side shooting heads? It's Gladiators. Arns with a one-shot body shot through the amplification matrix, and then a headshot to finish Twilight. Oh, and Finale. Unlucky.
With the sight lines active.
Yeah, with the window. There's almost no hope. Like, you step in front of that, you are long gone. Hopper's going to be super careful, and there you go, instantly deleted. Big pulse bomb from Finale, but Immortality Field was enough to save his life. And the Toronto Defiant, they lose their front line, and the Gladiators claim the cap for both teams. Oh, Barnes ends up going down to Hisu. A big trade. There's the blade from Kevster. He's in the back. The lamp goes down. A nice little look up from Kevster. Takes care of Twilight as well as Chorong. So Toronto Defiant have 0 support left. Not only that, Rose, they ended up using their Flux in that fight. Space is going to round this one out. Nice little cherry on top. I think maybe saving it there would have been better. You know Toronto Defiant pushed all the way back because they lost both supports, but Space more than willing to invest that.
Just make sure that you can take that brawl, but Transcend is so powerful.
Dragon on the point. Does not much of anything at all because Arns is just firing through the window. I don't think anybody touches Rose. Well, maybe somebody. It's Chorong, but he's not going to last long. That window on the high ground for the Gladiators won them that round. The Toronto Defiant unable to make it to point B.
Strike. Kevster can go ahead and engage with the pulse bomb as well. Big stuff, especially if Kevster can find that angle.
Oh, Ryan already used his power block. Perfect target for a pulse bomb. He throws it in, gets the stick off the meteor strike, but somehow Reiner gets away. He's going to get healed on up. The power block came up just in time. And who's in the kill feed? Of course, is Padapan.
In their favor to be able to just outright win this and take control back.
Flick to the right there, trying to stick the pulse bomb on the Sojourn. Wasn't quite so lucky. A nano on Reiner in the small room. He's getting a couple of little punch hits, but that's about it. Meteor Strike, though, will finish the fight pretty fast. Toronto Defiant don't quite manage to get in the lead.
Yeah, Muse is going to get the nano.
Padapan in trouble. Overclock not available, but Muse in a little sticky situation. He can't get much done. The nano wears out, and he didn't find anything at all. And Astro and Kevster were just dealing with the backline that whole time. Beautiful kiting from the Gladiators to stop any of them going down to Muse. Padapan filling the kill feed once again on the Sojourn. And Hisu has had enough with people on the point just hunkering down.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
That's a nice sleep. No, Finale ends up taking care of Reiner. Funny Astro is still causing havoc in the back line, but Finale and Muse managed to get back to the point just in time. Finale with a 3K. A beat for Astro. Chorong is 10% away from his. This is the key ultimate that he needs online. They're just throwing everything in the kitchen sink. Toronto Defiant need to find a response. Chorong used the beat fairly late, but once again, Twilight, he's not in it. They've lost one of their supports. The fight needs to end now if you're Toronto. The Gladiators, they've got the nano, they've got the doom. Reiner sends himself sky high with a meteor strike, and now Muse is in a whole heap of hurt. Chorong falls, and now with little health left, the Toronto Defiant, Hisu finds one, but it's not enough. The Gladiators, they take the map and the series 3-1.
Whew. Toronto Defiant, we're off to a blazing start in this series, but Gladiators did pull.